Hi all, how are we going? Welcome to another round of Virgo. I don't know what's wrong with this today, but you don't want to stand up. You've been on the pisser all night or something. I know it's Easter Saturday today, but still, stand up. There we go. How are you going? Welcome to another round of Red Skis Righteous Readings, where the readings are always righteous. Virgo, who currently can't seem to want to stay in one place or stand up. We are doing your April main monthly, and this is the love spread, the connection spread we are doing. So for this reading, you will be needing to know your Venus placements. Where your Venus lies is the video you should be watching for this round. This is a love-based reading. Venus is all about love, passion, and your connection there. So if you know where your Venus lies in your natal chart, definitely watch that star sign, okay? But if you don't know and you're not sure and you don't really want to, that's okay. Just go via either your sun, moon, or rising sign is fine, okay guys? So we are using the beautiful Egyptian tarot for this round of readings. All this round will be done with these beautiful cards. So all of the signs for April connection spread Egyptian tarot. Because this is a new spread that's just been released, this monthly will be a little bit shorter than ones moving forward. So just a side note there, this spread will be growing as we move forward. Okay guys, so this is your main monthly connection spread reading for Virgo for Venus, Sun, Moon and Rising placements of that sign. This will go for the full month, and we'll first be looking at you, your person, your past and future intentions in that connection, and the energy of you and your person now moving forward. So a bit of an outcome there. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, I will see you very shortly. Okay, so here we go for Virgo, April, May, monthly for them and their person. What's coming in for Virgo and the person they're connecting with for the month of April. Virgo, please, and their person. Connection spread for April 2021 for Virgo. Virgo, please, spirits and guides, we ask for clear and precise messages for Virgo and their person. For the month of April, we thank you in advance for all messages, light and love to my guides. Spirit, be divine. I ask you give me clear and precise messages for Virgo and their person for the month of April 2021. Thank you, Spirit. We give thanks to you. Here we go, guys. Spirits and guides, what do we have for Virgo and their person? We're starting with Virgo, their thoughts towards this connection with this person. Okay, Virgo, so this is a very interesting reading. So we start at the beginning.
Here's some results from the web.
Sorry about that. It seems Google Assist wants to assist me when I do not want assistance, as usual. Love that feature. It's just, yeah, thumbs up on that one. Okay, so as I was saying, Virgo, your thoughts towards this connection with your person. We have the sign of Taurus come out. It is the Hierophant in reverse. So this is talking about you are thinking that this connection is very excessively generous. There's a lot of kindness that's ill-rewarded. There's a loss of faith in self and in others, or a loss of one's own morality. Vulgar and material actions, rancor, intolerance and enmity. So a real thought that this is going to be painful, this connection, that you may not bring out the best in each other. So Virgo, it's very clear that in your thoughts you are thinking that there is some intolerance here, that there is some there's a loss of one's own morality, really losing faith here, feeling that all the kindness, all the generosity is not, it's all in ill will, it's not being well received and or rewarded. Your feelings in this connection is the Ace of Wands. So your feelings are of the spirit of initiative. You feel very creative within this connection, and you feel Like there is a real sense of invention or a start of an undertaking that could be quite memorable. There's a lot of virile strength you feel in this connection, and you feel that this is reciprocated. You feel as if there is a seed here that could grow into potential. There is a sense of, if given time and if well looked after, that this could grow into something, well, something reasonable. Virgo, your intentions towards this person and this connection is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is severe, but a generous woman. Gifts from a rich relative, marriage of convenience. So you feel that there could be monetary means and or gains here if this relationship did kick off, Virgo. You would feel as if there would be monetary and material gains to be made, and that this could make a potential good marriage partner for monetary means and or gains as well. That you would get a bit of a leg up, I guess you could say. We now go to your person now, so we skittle over to the other side. And we look at your person now. Your person's thoughts towards you in this connection is the Queen of Wands. So in their thoughts, they are thinking that this is a very intense friendship with a mature individual, like a motherly figure. This is faithfulness, this is honesty, and this is cordially. So they're thinking that there is a good friendship base here, which could turn into some sort of a relationship, whether it's like a maternally sort of relationship of sorts, a nurturing relation of sorts is what I want to say. There's a lot of faithfulness here, a lot of honesty here, a lot of respect here even, I want to say. There's a real understanding is sort of what's coming through with that card there and that placement. It's there's like a silent understanding here between you and this person. We then skittle to the next card, which is your person's feelings, so their feelings towards you in this connection. And we have the Magician. So the Magician is a lovely card in this spot because it's talking about initiative. So they're feeling that there is a lot of political skills here, a lot of diplomacy within these relations. There's a lot of ability. There's a lot of, start of a sentimental progression on a professional or economic undertakings. There's a lot of diplomacy. There's a lot of refusal as well of any suggestion of prejudice. So there is, your person really does feel that this is a very, how can I put it? This is a very unbiased connection, that they really are taking you for as you are. They're not putting labels on it. They're not putting assumptions to it. And they don't have any reservations here. They are very accepting. They are very diplomatic. They're very accepting. They're very professional in the way they feel towards this. Then we look at your person's intention towards this connection and towards you, Virgo. 7 of Wands. So their intention is some negotiations. They want to make plans of an alliance. They want to have a lively exchange of ideas and have a real rich and in-depth discussion. They want to also align themselves with you, so if any enemies shall try to get one of you, they would have to deal with both of you. So this is a real card of an alignment here, of wanting to come together, a meeting of the minds, a unionship of sorts, of negotiation here. Excuse me. Okay, so now we go back to your side, Virgo. Excuse me. So now we go back to your side, Virgo, and we look at your perception. So the next card is, Virgo, your perception of the past energy between you and this person. So your perception of the past energy of this connection. 7 of Swords. Warning. Good advice, instruction, mysterious protection. So you really did feel that there was something a bit off in this connection. You couldn't quite put your finger on it, but you always had that odd feeling like waiting for the penny to drop, or the realization of what is leading to that sort of sentiment of feeling. Your perception of the future energy and your perception of the future of this connection is the Ace of Chalices, so the Ace of Cups. Great card, because you believe in the future that this will bring great joy, abundance, and a start of a new love. Family celebrations and worldly pleasures. So you do feel in your perception, Virgo, that this would be a good seed, a starting of love and devotion and a connection well worth investing time into. That's your perception. We now move to your person's perception, firstly of the past of this connection. 5 of Pentacles reverse. So in the past, they did feel that there was a lot of disorder, a lot of discord, a lot of fines or contributions to make within this relationship, left them feeling a little taxed and a little bit cash poor. Keeping up with you was a little bit hard on the bank balance kind of thing. It was, let's just say the checkbook got a lot of exercising during that time. This is the sort of consensus there. Your person's perception of the future energy together is the Knave of Swords reverse. So the Knave is like your page in your typical deck. The Knave of Swords reverse, talking about unpreparedness. Someone that's a bit of a swindler or an occult enemy, someone that uses like black magical things of an occultist nature for ill will. This is someone that is not this is someone that you wouldn't want to piss off because they are likely to hoodoo voodoo you. But in their future connection of this, they do feel that they're just mainly unprepared, that this is so much more than what they either bargained for, expected, signed up for, wanted in general. They feel like they may be getting taken advantage of a little bit here as well, with the swindler aspect here coming through quite richly. We now move to the most 2 important cards of this reading. This is you and your person's energy coming together, moving forward. So it's like your outcome. So you and your person's energy together, moving forward. We had the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Swords. So the 8 of Chalices first is really speaking an atonement to illusion, some odd visions or fantasies or unlikely plans. So things that are a bit elusive, things that are not necessarily genuine or real, things that are very elusive, things that are very illusionary. That's backed with the 10 of Swords, and this is talking about impossible to act, pains that come and go, affliction and exhaustion. So I'm seeing that this connection is very exhausting, and it's just impossible to act in any way to fix, change or improve it. It is very much the way it is the way it's always been, and it's the way it always will be. And there's a lot of pain that comes with this realization. And you both do carry it like a battle scar with you within the relationship. It's a wound that won't heal kind of a thing. It's you know, it's not for lack of want or trying. It's almost like it can't be done. So yeah, we will now get to the additional messages now. So from the romance side of things, we're looking at the romance angels first. Whoop, okay. So additional messages. Let me just get these out of the way for a minute. Just put these to the side here. Okay. Alright. So first we had codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this could be part of the problem why things aren't growing. Whether it's one of you, both of you, or an aspect around you, it is creating a massive, massive ripple effect of change not being able to be made, because it's going back to that same belief system. It's going back to that same, you know, trigger reward process. Then we had worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So maybe this just isn't the time right now. Right people, wrong time. wrong place. Let's see if there's any more for Virgo. But yeah, there is. I'm thinking you have waited a long time for this just to get to this point. And you've made amazing changes, but it's just not bringing it into fruition. Then we had deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. And that could also be just not accepting the reality, you know, rosy-colored glasses syndrome, just not seeing things for their true self, not accepting the knowledge that's being given as well. Let's go now to... Okay, Virgo, the other additional messages. Okay, Virgo, so additional messages now. So we had hardship. May I embrace what's happening right now, as baffling or painful as it is. Help me, God, to trust where you are guiding me. I am yours. So hardships coming through or out of hardships. And we have courage. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry, all will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. So hardship and courage coming through very, very strong here for Virgo's reading for April. Now from the Butterfly Oracle, we'll get the messages from here. Okay, we have self-employment. So maybe looking at self-employing yourself in a business. We have finances, so that would come in atonement with that, with self-employment, finances. We have support, maybe needing some support at the moment or lending support to another. We have join in, so joining in, being a part of a bigger picture. And finally, we have, and after all that, you might need some, get some rest. So Virgo, don't burn yourself out over April. Okay, guys? So that's the you and them connections code Virgo for the month of April. Thank you for joining me. If you've not liked, shared, and subscribed, definitely do so. I would love for you to join me on my channel. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you on the next round of Red Keys Righteous Readings, where the readings are always righteous.